Hello, welcome back once again to Walking the Candy Aisle. Jeff here with Dairy Milk's Marvellous Creations, back for round two. That's right, doing a couple of these Marvellous Creations. Last week I reviewed the Dairy Milk, what was it, Jelly Popping Candy Marvellous Creation. This is like the souped up, extra crazy Dairy Milk where they just threw the whole kitchen sink in. I'll tell you, one of the funny things about last week, I gave it not a great review, not a great score at least. You know, interesting, like, I like that they're going for it, but I don't know. I don't see these things sticking around. They just seem a little too far-fetched. So the other one had, like, Pop Rocks, basically, in it. But the one thing I'll realize, I got to say, after last week's review, I gave it, I think, a 2 out of 5. And I had, you know, there's like 6 or 7, you know, sections of it in this bar. I had 2 of them or 3 of them while I was doing the review, and I didn't get any real sense of the gummy. You know, there's supposed to be like gummy bear in it or jelly, right? But then I'll say this: after I finished the review and I had the last section, I just got a humongous piece, like almost the whole thing was full of like basically a full cube, like basically the equivalent of like a full gummy bear of gummy in it, just mixed into the chocolate. I don't know what they're thinking. Horrible, disproportionate distribution of the parts. So let's see if we have better luck today with the Marvellous Creations Cookie Nut Crunch. As we can see, being blasted from a cannon, we've got cookies and nuts. Do you think we can figure out what kind of nuts they are by looking carefully at the packaging? I'm going to guess it's almonds, probably. Chopped almonds right there, and cornstarch. Yeah. Well, I see almonds, so that's probably what we're looking at. We're probably looking at cookie, like chocolate chip cookie bits, and almonds. That's my guess on this. Okay. Again, it's got this sort of sideways pattern design on it. Definitely skewing the traditional Dairy Milk branding, right? It's got different kind of patterning. Just a whole different look to it, really. This one you can see has the big, I mean, you can see obviously there's what's that, almond probably in the back there? Let's try it. Dairy Milk chocolate, of course, good stuff. But this one may be better, I think, than last week's. Very experimental flavor. Oh, and that big bit there, not almond, but a big bit of cookie, like a biscuit. How odd. So it is like, I think it is a chocolate chip cookie, but it's not, I mean, I guess it's not like I was going to say it's not like a homemade chocolate chip cookie. It's clearly not. I mean, you can't honestly expect it to be. But it's very dry. It was like a really dry, crumbly bit of cookie. Not something I'd be expecting inside this moist, slightly melty bar of chocolate. The almond bits are just that, little bits. I haven't come across like a full almond, like I have come across these full bits of chip cookie. I don't mind this. The cookie is kind of the standout, interesting piece here. I think the almond flavoring is fine, but it doesn't taste too different from your standard, you know, Dairy Milk with almonds in it, which I don't think I have reviewed, but we have it here in Canada, and it's good. The cookie is the interesting, like, different kind of bit here, and I think it's fine, but it's also not much. It's weird in that, like, I want them to go for it with these. I want them to try something new. but I'm also pretty hesitant to embrace this kind of a difference, because it really is very different. I mean, last time mixing Pop Rocks into a candy, I think there's a clear reason why that hasn't been done before. Now, cookies mixed into candy, yeah, that's much more common. But I don't know. Is it something that's first of all necessary? No, not here. It's really not. Does it add to it? I don't know that I say that it would. Overall, I'd say this is not really the kind of thing that I'm into. I just don't feel like it adds anything to the dairy milk equation, really. I think that's really what it comes down to. There's nothing really wrong with it, but like last week, nothing at all here is impressing me. And I don't really believe that this is going to stick around. So, of this compared to last week's one, yeah, this is the better of the two. But would I still rather get just a regular dairy milk, or probably a different candy bar that I, have a history with, that I'm familiar with, that I know pulls it off well, like a Twix, which is a cookie kind of thing mixed with chocolate bar? Yes, I would rather get something else. So, walking the candy, I was going to rate the Dairy Milk Marvellous Creations Cookie Nut Crunch. I'm going to rate it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's my take on it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Please click the links that you see on the screen here. And join me, next week for another review of the last of the Marvellous Creations SKUs. And with that, I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.